Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Art Class with Mr. Mazer. This week, we're going to be reading the story Beautiful Oops by Barney Salzberg, and we're going to be doing a Mo Willems inspired drawing of a pigeon. So, Beautiful Oops. Oops, a torn piece of paper. Is just the beginning. Every spill has lots and lots of possibilities. Bent paper is something to celebrate. A little drip of paint lets your imagination run wild. A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. A stain has potential if you play with its shape. Holes in your paper are worth exploring. See? When you think you made a mistake, oops, think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. So I think that's a great story for art. As it can teach you to, whenever you mess up and make a little mistake, you can turn it into something beautiful. So today, for our illustration of a pigeon, we're gonna need a paper, a pencil, something black to outline it with, and some crayons. Let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna draw our pigeon's head. We're gonna go to the center of our paper, which is gonna be right here. And we're gonna make sure that our page is standing long ways, so we're gonna have it vertical like this. We're gonna go to the center, which is right here. We're gonna go up a little bit, and then we're gonna go left a little bit. Now we're gonna start by drawing our pigeon's eyes. We're gonna make a circle, probably about as big as our thumb, or about the size of a coin, like a penny, a dime, a nickel, about that size. Then we're gonna trace around it to the outside of the eye. And then we're gonna trace around that nice and big for the pigeon's head. Just like that. Now, if you're in school, Mr. Mazer's already drawn that circle for you, so you've got that done already. Next, we're gonna make our pigeon's beak. So we're gonna start with two diagonal lines, one that goes up and one that goes down. And next, we're gonna make two straight horizontal lines, one and two. Next, we're gonna make our pigeon's neck. So we're gonna make two vertical lines. Here goes one and two. And after that, we're gonna make two horizontal lines. Here's the first, and here's the second. Now we're gonna start making our pigeon's body. So we're going to do another horizontal line, just like this. Now I am going to connect this line to the neck with a big curve. It's gonna be like a half circle. So a lot of times it helps to do it with your finger first, so you know where you're going and you know how to make that shape. So I'm gonna make a nice big curve and go right up into the neck like that. Now I'm gonna make a wing on my pigeon. So I'm gonna mimic that same curve. I'm gonna do it again here inside the body. There's one. And then I'm going to make a little horizontal line to go back. Now, pigeons are walking birds, so I'm going to add some legs. So I'm going to make 2 diagonal lines, one that goes this way and one that goes this way. And to complete, I'm going to make 3 little diagonal lines for the feet, 3 on each side, 1 and 2 and 3. Now, if you're in art class, you're going to be using one of those beautiful bingo daubers that we used before with the ink inside. So remember, you twist the top off. You got your little pad there. It's just where the ink's going to come out. Remember, you hold it gently. You do not squeeze it, because you do not need to squeeze to get the ink to come out. So we're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to trace over all of those lines very carefully, very slowly. And if you end up with a line like Mr. Mazer has here, you can always just retrace over and make that line solid. Now I covered up a little bit of my wing, but that's okay. I can just redraw it over here, the little tab. And I'm gonna keep tracing very gently, very slowly. I'm gonna make sure I follow my lines that I've already made. Now when it comes to the eye, I'm just going to do a little dab, and I'm going to trace around it like that. And I'll do my feet, legs and feet. And our bird is complete. So I'm going to put the lid back on my bingo dauber, set that aside. Now the next step that we're going to do today is we're going to add some beautiful heart shapes into the background. So if you don't know how to draw a heart shape, I'm going to show you right now. So you're going to take a crayon. You can take any color you like, and we're going to make a heart. To start, you're going to make, just like we did here with that curved line, we're going to do it the other way, a half circle upside down. So I'm going to make a curve like that, and then I'm going to do one right next to it, just like that, and we're going to connect it with a line that looks just like the letter V. And there you have a beautiful heart. So I'm going to finish that, color it in. Remember when we talked about coloring in one of our previous lessons, you color with a circle, and we want to make sure all that space is filled in and looks very nice. Now, what's going to make your background extra special and beautiful is if you do a lot of variety. Variety is a great principle of art, and it means using different colors and different sizes. So we make our 2 curves, connect them with a V, and color it in. And I'm going to do that all over the background of my artwork. So I'm going to choose different colors. Maybe over here I'm going to make a real small one. And maybe I think I need a blue. And up here I'm going to do a nice big heart. Oh, curve, connect. So we want to make sure we fill up our background with lots and lots of hearts. I'm going to say you need to have at least 10 hearts in your background, okay? And they can be all different sizes. They don't even all have to be straight up like this. I could maybe tilt my paper and draw my curves. So maybe I have a diagonal heart over here. And maybe, ooh, lavender. Maybe I could do even a sideways heart over here. And of course I would color those in. So you're gonna be making your pigeon drawing. If you're at home, remember to outline your pigeon with something black, crayon, marker, or paint if you have it. And then you're going to add different colors and shapes of hearts in the background. Variety is key, lots of different sizes and colors and directions. And make sure you're holding on to that because we're gonna do something else to these next week. Hope you had fun and we'll see you next time.